नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। बीजेपी कर्नाटका चीफ विजयेंद्र होल्ड्स मीटिंग विद स्टेट मिनिस्टर जरकीहोली। Karnataka State BJP President B.Y. Vijayendra and Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar's brother D.K. Suresh called on State Minister Satish Jarkiholi separately on Monday, triggering political speculation. These meetings took place in the context of several political interactions usually not seen among the leaders after Lok Yukta police registered a case against Chief Minister Siddharth Maya in the Muda scam. These meetings triggered speculation as if they were held to work out a leadership change in Vidhana Sabha. The BJP leader told reporters that he has an MLA speaker from Shikaripura met Jarkiholi to get some public work done in his constituency. When asked if he had any political discussion with the minister, especially on the possibilities of changing the chief minister, Vijayendra said that the BJP had been demanding Siddharth Maya to resign and pave the way for a transparent investigation into Muda scam and the Karnataka Valmiki Scheduled Tribes Development Corporation scam. You can see that the Siddharth Maya government is steeped in corruption. Development work have not started. Anarchy prevails in the state and people have lost their faith in this government, too added. Siddharth Maya will resign as Karnataka CM after Dasera, claimed state BJP president. Karnataka BJP President B.Y. Vijayendra on Sunday claimed that Chief Minister Siddharth Maya, who is facing charges in the Muda site allotment case, may resign after Dasera. JDS leader and Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, the meanwhile predicting the possibilities of assembly polls in the state ahead of schedule, said that the last days of the Congress government are nearing and zone needed not wait for the next election till 2028. Kuno National Park reopened, but cheetah sightings will have to wait. Good news for all wildlife lovers out there. Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh has reopened to tourists after its annual monsoon closure. However, you will have to wait to see the cheetahs imported from Namibia and South Africa, as they have not been released into the wild yet. Home to 24 cheetahs, this park is part of a government project that aims to revive the species in India, which went extinct 8 decades ago. This year, the reopening of the park was delayed due to excessive rainfall. However, it's now ready to welcome tourists. As reported earlier, the African cheetahs in Kuno will roam freely in the wild soon. Nearly after a year, they are being returned to enclosures for health monitoring. The cheetahs brought to India as part of the world's first intercontinental translocation of big cats will be released soon. From New York to London in 60 minutes. Hypersonic jet set for test flight in 2025. A revolutionary hypersonic jet capable of flying from London to New York in just 1 hour is set to take the skies for the inaugural test flight in 2025. Developed by startup engineering company Venus Aerospace, this futuristic plane will reach atmospheric speeds up to Mach 6, 3,600 km per hour or 5,795 km per hour, which is 6 times the speed of sound. According to a report by Metro, the Venus Detonation Ramjet 2000 IB thrust engine or VDR-2 is the powerhouse behind the breakthrough enabling hypersonic flight. In partnership with aerospace company Velontra, Venus Aerospace plans to conduct the test flight next year, paving the way for the high-speed flight economy. Unlike traditional aircraft, this hypersonic jet will fly higher than traditional aircraft, utilizing conventional jet engines for takeoff before transitioning to rocket propulsion at altitude. Although not technically reaching the edge of space, passengers will witness breathtaking views of the Earth's curvature and the darkness of space above. Private bus operators in Odisha call off proposed strike in 14 districts. Private bus operators in 14 districts of Odisha have decided to call off their proposed strike after meeting with Transport Minister Bibhuti Bhushan Jena on their demand in Berhampur on Monday. The Private Bus Owners Association in the 14 South and Western Odisha districts had announced to go on a 24-hour strike beginning at 6 p.m. on Monday. opposing Lakshmi bus services off blocks to district headquarters. Loknath Padhi, president of Private Bus Owners Association, Baliguda, who was present during the meeting with the Transport Minister, said, "We have decided to call off our strike from this evening as the Minister has assured us that he will certainly look into our demand. State government has decided to run AC buses from blocks to district headquarters towns on a location accessible multimodal initiative Lakshmi scheme at an affordable price of Rs 10 per woman passengers, while the private bus are charging Rs 60 to 80 per passenger," he said. "If the Lakshmi buses start rolling on our routes, we will lose our livelihood. So after hearing our plea, the minister said we will hold discussion with the Transport Commissioner and local MLAs in this regard and run such buses in the routes where no private bus is plying," Padhi said. No rain expected during Puja festives in Odisha, IMD. In some good news for Pandal hoppers, rains are not likely to play small spot during Durga Puja festives this time, as the skies will remain largely clear across the state this week. Issuing the weather outlook for 2 weeks, the Indian Meteorological Department IMD on Sunday said overall rainfall activity is expected to be below normal in the state during the period. While chances of heavy rainfall is low, some isolated places may witness light to moderate rain or thunder shower activity between October 4 and 10. Similarly, light to moderate rainfall or thunder shower is expected at only scattered places from October 11 to 17, though a cyclonic circulation is expected to form over Bay of Bengal near Odisha and Andhra Pradesh coast between October 11 and 17. The system is not likely to trigger widespread rain in the state, Director of Bhubaneswar Meteorological Center, Manorama Mahanti, said. Weather in the state is likely to remain mainly dry during the Durga Puja. There, however, is a possibility of light rains at isolated places in the state, she said. The Met Office has ruled out any heavy rainfall activities in the state between October 7 and 10. In the post-monsoon season, Odisha has recorded 75% deficit rain between October 1 and 5. Meanwhile, preparations are in full swing for the 5-day Durga Puja festival starting October 9. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।